Munnar, a magical place for nocturnal wildlife. Come with me on a journey to see and photograph some beautiful species and the creatures I'm afraid of.
Right. We are just starting out on a trip to Munnar for some herping. We were actually supposed to start at around 4 a.m. I think it's around 5:30 now, and the sky is just starting to light up. The plan is to get out of Bangalore before the traffic starts, and once we get out, we'll be able to coast along the highways and get to Munnar by late afternoon. The car is parked. Cameras are strapped in the back seats. Should be ready to go as soon as Apana's back. We've arrived at Tall Trees, Munnar. Beautiful property. Lots of birds. The plan today is to go birding till sunset. This property has a lot of birds and giant Malabar squirrels. And after dark, spend some time walking near the property, searching for insects, frogs, and reptiles. All ready for herping. Headlamp, GoPro, I don't know if I'll use it. Camera and flash. I am trying out the OM Systems gear today. I like the lightweight and the weather sealing, so going to see if it's good before I plan to switch or not switch. So, sun is just about set. 6 o'clock and time to get going. We reach a cardamom estate, our first herping spot of the trip, and start searching for frogs by listening to their calls. We have arrived a little earlier than planned, so we wait for darkness to set in and our nocturnal neighbors to wake up. Just after dark, we find our first frog sitting on a cardamom leaf. So this is the Kalakanad gliding frog. Tiny little fellow right there. And just a few minutes after, we find this golden back frog sitting on another leaf. This is the Nyctibatrachus pucha, also called the meowing night frog. For those who don't know, pucha in Malayalam means cat. So this guy makes... Okay, he's gone. Yeah, this guy's call is very similar to a kitten meowing. And as always, scorpions. I love seeing these guys glow under UV. When we get back to the property, we almost immediately find this Anamalai day gecko. And most undoubtedly the star of the night, the green-eyed bush frog. After dinner, we go to a different location, find the galaxy frog. So, trip is complete. This is what I would call gear regret. We are going birding now, and I have a little too many cameras. This in case you see any snakes, this one if you see birds, this one if you do anything interesting or stupid. Usually stupid. So, let's get going. This is the newest flowers we've seen. vines and all don't look like orchids, no? These are the flowers that come in. They are like super blue, and for those who don't know, blue is like very rare in the natural world. Yeah? Oh, yes. So many of these guys. Like the hook of that fellow. So this is a Madurai fairy tale. In case you're wondering, this is the head. Okay, sorry. This is the tail, and that's the head. He's holding the tail up like a cobra almost to distract people. So the yellow lines will mimic or attract attention, so the head can be safe. If you see, it's like the tail also has this hard casing on it, so they use it to plug the holes that they get into. We have more orchids here. Such cute orchids, tiny fellows. Then we have some sporophytes under the leaves there. That's farewell to tall trees. We are checking out now, going to another property and bird there. And before we go, I want to show you a cicada. Oh, here. Well, I have a couple of photos, I'll add it here. So yeah, that's it. We are done checking out, going to the next property. The next couple of days, we'll be spending herping and birding around this property in Lakshmi estate. It might not be fancy, but it has all the nature we need. The birding plans unfortunately didn't quite work out. We couldn't see too many birds, and none of them close by. We have the Jairam's bush frog here. Super cute, super tiny green frog. I'll take a couple of photos and then show in the phone as well. So the Jairam's bush frog we saw earlier is getting ready to call. Oh, he pulled it back in now. Just nearby, we found the Sushil's bush frog and the Kadlar bush frog, both beautiful specimens. When walking back to the rooms, I saw this spider with her babies on her back, walking on the road. I don't enjoy spiders, but this was a special moment. Finally, we get the next target of our trip, the large scale pit viper. We also get to see a golden emperor moth. So this guy is on his last legs. Such a cute fellow. You see the wings are like almost shredded. There are a few creatures I fear whenever I visit the Western Ghats during monsoon, and these fuzzy caterpillars are the foremost of them. And then there are the leeches, tiny, invisible, and unrelenting. We start out the last day of the trip with a little walk. We are hoping for a little more rain, since there are a couple of frog species that would come down from the canopy only during the heavy rains. This monsoon has been particularly bad. There hasn't been enough rain, and all the reservoirs are almost empty.
first find of the day is this interesting looking millipede. It has armored casing almost and looks far different than the others I've seen so far. This is the green-eyed bush frog. Amazing eyes, like bright green starburst. So I'm going to have to try and take just the eyes. Super tiny frog, as you can see. And just stunning as you can see a hint of it in this video. I will show you a better look through the camera as well. This is the Jairam's bush frog. Tiny, green and cute. With yellow feet or orange. And then we find another large-scale bee pepper up in the tree. This fellow over here is a dancing frog. They have this amazing mating display where they kick out their back legs to impress the females. And this guy in particular has these white patches on the inside of his legs, which show up very well when he's doing that mating display. This is a pair of color-carded gliding frogs in amplexus. So essentially, the little fellow on the back, that's the male, and the female is the bigger girl bottom. So they are mating right now, and the female will probably start laying eggs in a bit. Can't take a closer shot because this is in a very precarious position. So I'm standing on this edge here. The frog is there. There's a nice big pool of water there. So I have to go around this way and get down there.